Jamaica, Daryl Vaz looked at you and I think last year, and categorically stated, there is no oil. There is no oil discovery in Jamaica.
None.
You remember when he came out and it says, as minister, I can categorically state that there is no such oil discovery in Jamaica and off our shores. This is fake news. And allegations is simply untrue. It is a lie. And less than 24 months, less than 12 months, here is the criminal. Here is the criminal in the sea who has commissioned United Gas to go on its exploration. He never said, Courtney, there is the potential for discovery. He categorically denied Jamaica.
None.
But you and I should know, and let me bust it up tonight. But Kadisha Courtney is Andrew Holness Washer. She goes in the places to protect Andrew Holness's interest. So Holness knows that the oil is Jamaica's potentially greatest asset to come. So he takes up a director from his charity, from his constituency, and put her in that office so to safeguard Andrew Holness' legacy. Jamaica is not going to benefit from this oil, Listen to this video now, Jamaica, as to why we are not going to benefit from the oil. Listen.
My eyes on this one.
All right. Thank you, my dad.
All right.
Ishmael, play the video, make them see what is about to come. Be prepared, Jamaica, for what is to come.
If Jamaica ever finds big oil offshore, did you know we don't actually own a piece of the project? Under this deal, we're basically just the landlord, not a partner. Jamaica's deal with United Oil and Gas is what's called a production sharing agreement. The company pays to explore. If oil is found, they claim back most of their costs first. Then we share the profit. Sounds okay, until you realize Jamaica has no equity stake, no national oil company share, no 10 to 20% ownership of the field. And that's not Jamaica in Focus's opinion. That's from United Oil and Gas's own investor slides and a Gleaner business report on the deal. Think of it like a corner shop. Jamaica owns the land. A foreign investor says, I build the shop, I buy the stock, and I keep all the profit. You just collect a small rent. That's our current oil agreement position. A better deal is called carried state equity. It would say, Jamaica still owns, say, 20% of the shop. You, the investor, pay our 20% of the startup costs now. We pay you back later from our share of the profit. If Jamaica had gone that route, Jamaica wouldn't pay up front, but we'd still own a piece forever. And if you think this is just theory, look at Guyana. They signed a very lopsided oil contract before the big discoveries. Now, billions of barrels found, but their government take is stuck low, and it's a political war to renegotiate. That's the danger. You sign a cheap deal early, and when the big oil comes, you're locked in. Locked into decades of small returns while foreign companies walk away with the real money. Over 20, 30 years of production, that equity slice is the difference between collecting small rent or owning a real share of multi-billion-dollar oil fields. That's the money that could go into schools, hospitals, housing, and paying down debt. Countries like Ghana, Brazil, and Norway all keep a state stake. In Brazil, the state oil company Petrobras sits inside the big projects, so the government owns a real slice of the production, not just taxes. In Ghana, the national oil company GNPC gets a carried interest in fields and can even buy more once oil is proven, meaning the state's share grows as the project succeeds. Jamaica chose to sit on the sidelines. So when you hear about oil in a Jamaica waters, ask one question. Does Jamaica actually own a piece of it? We should demand that government release the full oil agreement to the public. Every clause, every percentage. So Jamaicans can see what was signed in our name. And if the deal shortchanges the country, it must be fixed, not hidden.
I'm going to call on Daryl Vaz, Andrew Holness, Kedisha, Campbell, Rochester to explain to the nation what is the agreement with United Gas Oil. Jamaica literally owns nothing. We're only the shopkeepers. And anytime the landlord can come and tell you, come out of it. So the people don't benefit, it's only the shopkeeper benefits. In this context, it would be the shopkeeper, holding shopkeeper does. So now you understand why the shopkeepers are making sure that their piece of the pie, their pudding, their partner draw Courtney. They are protecting the interest of their partner draw. But people would wonder, what? You don't want to know what is in the agreement. You see, this is why platforms like Andre Stevens is going to see to it that we are going to be transparent, just as we are transparent and they demand transparency. We're demanding transparency from our government. We want to know what is the oil exploration agreement with United